Hey Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading for December 2020. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We're going to go through general messages here, so whatever kind of comes through in the cards, that's what we're going to chat about. Could be related to love, career, money, whatever kind of comes up. Maybe a little bit of both, or all three. Again, may not resonate with everyone because it is general, so make sure you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising for additional messages. We're going to pull some oracle cards here, and then we're going to do the spread. And then at the very end, we are going to pull one of the animal spirit cards from the Kim Kranz deck. So make sure you stick around for that because we're going to pull it at the very end and see what message comes through for you. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy these messages. All right, let's see, what have we got for Pisces for December 2020? Almost at the end of the year. Some people are like, probably, oh my God, thank you. Most people are excited for this year to be over in some way, shape, or form. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Pisces. Okay, so we have flow, number 10. And then we have spread your wings, number 2. I feel like you are, you're allowing. You're opening yourself up. I feel like you're, you're letting things in, or you're starting to let things in. Possibly emotionally. It could be like letting things flow. So it's like you're allowing yourself to express your emotions, feel your emotions. I feel like you're getting very in tune with your emotions here. See how this guy is like, water is emotions, right? And he's got his hand in the water, and it's his other hand is on his heart. So I feel like you're very much in tune with your body, and I feel like you're opening yourself up. You could be opening up your heart space, letting yourself feel emotions again. All right, what do we have for Pisces for December here? What messages do we have for Pisces? Pisces. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune, ooh, and the Ace of Pentacles. Something is coming in very quickly for you here, a new opportunity. I feel like it's because you're open and you're receiving here. 2 of Swords, 6 of Cups, the Fool, Page of Swords, Judgment, 10 of Wands, sorry, Knight of Cups, okay, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. So, yeah, there's definitely some sort of like, I feel like there's quick change coming in here with the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. There's something quick, something that's going to, it's like luck. Could be money, literally money with this Ace of Pentacles here. I feel like it's coming in very quickly. And it's like a new opportunity somehow. We also have the Fool here, so there's definitely something new that you're kind of diving into, or you have dived into. So the first row, we have the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Fool. I feel like you're no longer reminiscing in the past. I feel like you're taking a leap forward. You're kind of like taking a step out of it's either away from a past person, or you're allowing yourself to just like, you're no longer sitting in the past. You could also be, whatever you weren't looking at before, I feel like you also could be diving in. It could be the opposite. Like you could be diving into the past of like, okay, what do I need to learn? What do I need to feel and express? If there's any sort of like trauma or just like things in your life that didn't go very well, there could be some inner child stuff that maybe you need to look at, that I feel like now you're ready to look at emotionally. But you also could just be like leaving somebody from the past. Then we have the Page of Swords, Judgment, and the 10 of Wands. There's a decision here that is not easy to make. I feel like you've really been trying to like do your research, and I don't know if you've necessarily been communicating the best about what this decision is. There is, with the Judgment, there's some sort of test here, or like can be somebody from the past coming back around. There's something that was challenging that somebody is trying to work through here, I think. I'm kind of getting the vibe that there's somebody who wants to come back around. Somebody from your past. Judgment can be a bit of like a reconciliation, like a second chance, wanting a second chance. Because then we also have the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, and then the Queen of Swords. I don't know if, I think you're like kind of open to this. I feel like there's a lesson in this for you. Like there's a test. The Hierophant can indicate spiritual growth and awakening, and if you, the Hierophant has like 3 levels to their crown, which can indicate 3 tests that you have to pass. I feel like this person coming back around could be testing you a little bit, or this person wants commitment with you. I'm kind of getting like a little bit of both. There is some sort of new beginning coming back around, or just something new in general coming towards you here. It could be a new beginning with a past person. I don't know if you're fully, you're open to it with the Queen of Swords, but you're not giving them any emotion here necessarily. So let's kind of see where we go here. Let's clarify this 2 of Swords. Clarify this 2 of Swords for Pisces, please. Clarify this 2 of Swords for Pisces, please. 2 of Wands and the Queen of Swords, or sorry, the King of Swords. Yeah, there is a decision that you need to get clear on, or you need to vocalize. I feel like you have not expressed. You possibly could be making the decision to walk away with the 8 of Cups. The Star and the Temperance is behind that, so I feel like it's possibly taken you a little while to heal from this, or something that there's something that you did not want to look at in the past that you now are, or that you kind of ignored for a long time. You're now finally looking at it, knowing you need to make a decision. Could be with regards to this person. So let's clarify this 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Let's clarify this 6 of Cups. Six of Cups, please. Yeah, there's definitely somebody wants to come back around. We have Judgment again with 3 of Cups. Sorry, guys, if you don't want this person coming back around. If you do, then that's great. I feel like this person does want a new beginning with you here. They want to It's almost, it could be somebody too who like wasn't open to you in the past, now is. So if you maybe never had a relationship with this person, but you wanted one, like maybe they're a close friend and they were just like, no, like I'd rather not. I feel like now they're open, and I feel like they've thought about this a lot, Four of Swords, but because I feel like it's like this person got clear on what they want. You went from the Two of Swords to the Two of Wands. So the Two of Swords is very blocked off, not looking at this situation. The Two of Wands is open. It's like, oh, okay, well, now I'm going to look at my possibilities. What are my options here? I'm going to look at my possibilities. Does this suit the life that I want to do or go towards? And I feel like this person might now be open to you. And you might not see, I feel like it's like happening quite quickly. Clarify the Fool here. It's like there's a change in this person of how, what they wanted from you originally. Clarify the Fool. Clarify the Fool, please. Clarify the Fool. So we have Justice with Five of Pentacles at the bottom. So this person, they either ghosted you or you felt rejected by this person, possibly. Again, like if you didn't have a relationship with this person. And I feel like they are trying to kind of like balance this situation back out. It's like they're trying to fix the situation. And I feel like they are taking a leap towards you here with that Fool. It's like they're saying, okay, I do want this. And somehow I feel like they think that that's going to fix things. I don't know though. Let's clarify this Page of Swords. Page of Swords again. Magician, Ace of Pentacles, Chariot. It's interesting because the Page of Swords came out in reverse and these ones came out in the upright, but it's clarifying the Page of Swords. So I kind of feel like this person wasn't willing to talk and now they are. Or it's like they didn't see you as an option and now they do. And I feel like they do want this new opportunity with you. Magician, Ace of Pentacles, and Chariot. They do want to move forward with this opportunity. It's interesting because I'm getting a lot more of their energy versus yours. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you want this anymore. Or you don't see it coming. Clarify this Judgment. Clarify the Judgment, please, in the center of the reading here for Pisces. I'm almost getting like, is it too late? That's the vibe I'm getting. Clarify the Judgment, please. Okay, Strength, Ten of Pentacles. I'm also going to take this one. Three of Wands. I feel like in some aspect you've still been waiting for this. Or you've been just waiting for your Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this person is now coming in. If you've been waiting for them, they're coming in. It's like you've had to have some strength and say like, this is what I want. I'm not going to settle for anything less than my Ten of Pentacles here. Again, it's like you're in this place of receiving, so it's like almost like what are you waiting for? Or your decision is to wait until you get the real deal. Like you could be somebody who's like you're not gonna date somebody just to date them. Like you're dating somebody because you want a family, you want happiness in your life, you want stability in your life. And so it's like you're waiting for the right person to come around so that you can make this judgment call on them and make this decision of what path you want to take. Now, I do feel like there's a part of you that has been waiting for this person. Again, if there's like strong feelings with this person, I feel like because we have the Judgment card here, it's like you're waiting to reconcile with them, or you're waiting for them to come back around, or you've been thinking about it a lot, possibly. But there's also a part of this that's like heavy with this 10 of Wands. So let's clarify this 10 of Wands here. Seven of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. I do feel like you've been thinking, you've been very like to yourself, like thinking about this past connection. But it's also put a lot on you. I feel like it's been like hard to deal with because it's like you can't get this person out of your mind. It's like you're struggling to move forward here. But I also feel like you're resisting it at the same time. Like you're resisting, and I don't know if it's because you don't believe in it. I feel like this person, you see a lot of potential in this person. But I feel like you're a little bit closed off from them. And I think it's because they hurt you. This person hurt you in the past with like the rejection, or like, I feel like you had strong feelings for this person and they just kind of like didn't really, it's like they didn't really do much about it. Clarify the Knight of Cups. But now I feel like they're wanting to come in. Okay, so we have the Fool, the King of Cups, the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this person definitely wants to come towards you here. They're taking a leap of faith towards you. It's like, I almost feel like you don't see them coming in though. Because the High Priestess is between you and this person, the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're this Queen of Pentacles. This person is, I feel like they could be holding something back from you still. Like even though they're wanting to leap towards you here. What's this card? Nine of Cups. I feel like them coming towards you is going to make you very happy. I feel like there could be a lot of potential in this relationship as well. I feel like they'll make you very happy, or you'll be very happy. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. There could be somebody else in your life. This could be a new person. I want to clarify the High Priestess. Clarify that High Priestess between the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Can you clarify the High Priestess, please? Between the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress. The Hanged Man. Yeah, there's a lot of growth and potential here, I feel. Possibly like some divine intervention as well. Like it's like this person's being guided towards you. Let's clarify this Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant, please. It's too many. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Page of Wands, Ace of Swords. Two of Pentacles at the bottom here. There is something about being successful in your path, your journey. I feel like there maybe is like some clarity on which direction you're going to take. There's some sort of like inspiration or passion or clarity around what it is that you want, that you desire. Something possibly around your beliefs. It's like what you want, you know? I feel like you've kind of been going back and forth on it for a little while. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords, please. Queen of Swords. I feel like it got a little foggy down here. Clarify this Queen of Swords. The Emperor, the World, Five of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. They came out separate, like those two came out together, and then these two. I feel like there's something that you're still very upset about, and that's like mentally keeping you stuck. I do feel like you could be kind of starting to overcome that a little bit. There's something that I feel like is ending. The World with the Emperor. I feel like there's like some completion to something or some ending to something with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's like this kind of got confusing near the end here. And it's almost like, I don't really know if you're accepting this. I feel like it's hard for you to get over this. It's like this person wants a brand new start with you, but it's like hard for you to get over this hurt and this pain that this person put you through. Like you've thought a lot about it, but it's like it's hard for you to overcome that. And I almost feel like somebody here with the World and the Emperor, somebody's being very stubborn about almost like the end of something here. So I don't know if you're maybe not accepting what this person has to offer you, or you have somebody else. Because I'm getting a lot of like confusion of like, I feel like there's a situation here that makes you happy, that has a lot of potential and growth, that I feel like you're going towards with the Fool and the Knight of Cups. But it's like you're starting a new relationship, like a new commitment, and ending the old one. So you could be moving from like this past person that wants to reconcile into a new one, or it could be like the old version of your connection that you had with this person is over and you're moving towards something new here. So let me know. Let me know what happens. Because it does get very confusing down here. And I don't know if it's because maybe you're confused about like what, because sometimes that can happen. Like I feel like it was very clear these first two rows, and then it just kind of got weird down here. Like a very mixed bag of emotions and like lack of clarity. Like I almost like don't even really have like words for it. So let's see what we have for an animal spirit. We have the hummingbird, which is air energy. Something about your voice. Like speaking, possibly like expression, like some sort of like vocal expression. Okay, so the hummingbird, positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. So, when out of balance, you are pushy, insistent, and sharp. When in balance, you're smart and curious, and you love to learn. So to bring into balance, take a class. So I'm kind of getting with this like a little bit more of like follow your intuition. So if you are on the spiritual path, I feel like there definitely is something that you've learned here with like being in the flow and being like open to receiving things. I feel like you are in a place of receiving. So I feel like you have done a lot of work. You could be maybe wanting to take a class and learn something more about some sort of spiritual path that you're on. But I feel like maybe if you are confused or maybe you're just focused on other things, I feel like, you know, it's like ground yourself again, like do something fun, do something creative, do something you're interested in. And I feel like regardless, this stuff is coming in, like this new opportunity is coming in regardless, because the Wheel of Fortune's here. Like you can't stop the wheel from turning, right? So just focus on yourself, and I feel like everything will kind of fall into place, and just follow your intuition here. Follow your intuition of like what you feel is right, of whether you're ending this, moving on to another person, like whatever it is, just follow your gut, follow your heart. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Pisces. Let me know down in the comments below again, like how this turns out or how it resonates. And make sure you like or subscribe to the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.